So put the heading admission of a partner and start. You all are maintaining separate notebook for accountancy, na? This online tuition?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In this chapter, what are the topics we are going to learn? Calculation of new ratio and sacrificing ratio, calculation of goodwill. We are going to learn how to prepare revaluation account. In revaluation account, we are going to revalue assets and liabilities. Then we are going to learn treatment of reserves and profit and losses. Then we are going to learn adjustment of capital. Okay, now first calculation of new ratio. Okay, how to calculate new ratio? Now what is this admission? Suppose A and B are the partners. They are already working in any existing firm. C is a new partner and he is going to join with them. So whenever any new partner comes into the partnership firm, then revaluation account is prepared. Now why this revaluation account is prepared? See, whatever the assets and liabilities are there, before the new partner enters into the firm, then if any, like if there is any increase in the value of any asset of the business, or if there is any increase in the liability, or vice versa, there may be decrease in assets or liabilities in the business before the new partner enters the firm, then whatever the profit or loss takes place because of revaluation of the assets and liabilities of the business, that will be shared among the old partners in old ratio. That is the reason, because whatever assets and liabilities are there before the new partners enters the firm, then those assets or those liabilities are because of only old partners. There is no share for the new partner. New partner has no share in the revaluation assets or liabilities. He is coming afterwards only. Before he enters, whatever the profit or loss takes place due to revaluation of assets and liabilities are always shared between old partners in old ratio. So kindly write it down, because all these silly things will sometime create confusion. So kindly write it down as important note. Whenever any profit or loss is calculated on the basis of revaluation account, that is shared among the old partners in old ratio. Kindly write it down, all these small things whatever I am saying. Now in this we are going to learn how to calculate the sacrificing ratio, how to calculate the new ratio. Now what is the meaning of the sacrificing ratio? Just imagine you and your friend went to any Pizza Hut. You have ordered a pizza. You are going to enjoy the pizza. Suddenly you didn't expect one of your friend you met and he is also sitting with you. Now what will happen? You are having one full pizza and you planned that you and your friend will share 50-50, half of that pizza. Like unexpectedly one of your friend joins you, then that one pizza now needs to be divided into 3 parts. So you both of you and your friend are sacrificing some share, then only you are able to give to your the unexpected friend who joined you. So this is only happening in business, partnership business. Previously A and B, two partners were there. They were sharing their profit and loss in some ratio, maybe 1:2, 3:2, whatever. Suddenly what happens? A new partner enters the partnership firm. Now whatever the business earns profit, that profit should be shared among the three. So this means what? Just imagine the pizza. Previously if the profit is 100 rupees, for example A and B are the old partners, they used to share 50-50. Means 50 rupees A will take, other 50 B will take. Suppose one new partner C joins the firm now. Now the profit is same, 100 rupees. Now this 100 is to be divided among the three. So A and B will get less share. Then only they will be able to give to C. If they are taking 50-50 like earlier, then what C will get? So they have to sacrifice their share in profit or loss. Then only C will get his or her share. Are you understanding? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is the reason you have to calculate sacrificing ratio in admission of a partner. Now, what will happen once you calculate the sacrificing ratio? Means, suppose ABC old partner, C is the new partner. So, how much A sacrifices his share to give to C, the new partner? In the same way, how much B is giving out of his share to C. That is only sacrifice made by the old partners. In return, C will bring goodwill. Means they will say in question that C brings goodwill. That goodwill will be distributed among the old partners. So kindly write it down. The goodwill brought by the new partner is always distributed to the sacrificing partner in sacrificing ratio. There is lot of confusion among the students among this old ratio and sacrificing ratio, everything. So kindly write all these small things whatever I am saying. Always means always. There is no change. Whenever goodwill is brought by the new partner, it is always shared among the old partners in sacrificing ratio. Write it down clearly. The goodwill brought by the new partner is shared among the old partners in sacrificing ratio. Now, how to calculate this? See, there are various cases, various variety of questions which you need to practice in order to calculate sacrificing ratio. There are different type varieties of question. We will see everything, all the important question I will make you clear, no worries. Just concentrate, try to understand. There are various cases. Now suppose there are two cases. Okay, now we are going to calculate the new ratio. So for calculating new ratio, there are two cases. Suppose case 1, case 2. The first case, what will be there in your question? When information about sacrifice is not given. When information about sacrifice is not given. What is the meaning of this? See, when you read the question, it will be like this. A and B are the old partners or are the partners and they are sharing profit like this. For example, 3:2. C is the new partner. He is coming and joining the firm. And C comes for 1/5 or 1/10, whatever. He comes for some share in profit or loss. So, by reading this, what you are understanding? Does the question tell you how much A is giving out of his share to C, the new partner, or how much B is giving to C out of his share? No, nothing like that is given. Just they are saying A and B are old partners. Their ratio is 3:2. C is the new partner. He comes for 1/5. So, in this entire question, they didn't mention how much the old partner are sacrificing from their share, how much they are giving to C out of their share. Nothing is given like that. So this we call it as very simple case. This is the simple case. So whenever in the like here this type of question, always you have to assume old ratio as sacrificing ratio. So again, kindly write it down in your own words so that you understand what I said just now. Whenever in question, suppose old partners ratio is given and new ratio is not given. You can write in this way also. Whenever old ratio is given in your question, new ratio is not given, and one more condition, and the like how much the old partner they are sacrificing, that is also not given. Like the C is the new partner, he is joining the firm. How much old partner are giving from their share is not given in your question. Then always we have to assume old ratio equals to sacrificing ratio. Even if you calculate the sacrificing ratio, it is wastage of time, then also you are going to get the old ratio only. That is the reason I am telling you. Even if you do the calculations properly, everything, you will get the old ratio only. So just you have to read the question, you have to understand. Okay, A and B are old partners, old ratio given, new ratio is not given in the question, and it is also not given how much the old partner are giving or sacrificing their share to C. When these conditions are applied, simply you can assume that old ratio equals to sacrificing ratio, and that is correct only. Even if you do the calculation, you will get that only. Is it clear to you all? Are you writing all these small points?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Kindly write it down. Now the first case, as I told you. So A and B are equal partner. Equal partner means what is the old ratio? If the question says A and B are equal partner, means 1:1. That is, whatever profit or loss is happening in the business earlier before C joins, they are sharing it equally. That is the meaning of A and B are equal partners. C is admitted. C is admitted means C is the new partner for 1/3 share. So this new partner is coming into the business for 1/3 share. So for how much C is coming into the business? 1/3. Calculate new ratio. That's what I said. Here new ratio you have to calculate the first thing. The second thing is that question did not tell you how much A is giving to C out of his share, how much B is giving out of his share to C. So how much A and B are sacrificing, it is not given in your question. Try to understand. So this is the simple case. Only A and B equal partner, C is the new partner, he comes for 1/3, calculate new ratio. In this type of question, always, as I told you to write the note, old ratio equals to sacrificing ratio. I will tell you, see, you are going to get 1:1 only the sacrificing ratio, even if you do. So first case, C is coming for 1/3 share. You can write C comes for 1/3 share. Now remaining 2/3 part of profit for A and B. See, suppose you, in this type of question, always you have to assume total share of the firm 1. You can write it down. Total share equals to 1. Total share means we are just assuming total profit, total loss in ratio. Since we have to calculate in ratio, that is the reason total share we are assuming as 1. Out of this total share 1, suppose the new partner is coming for 1/3 in our question, you have to first give, always whenever the new partner enters the partnership business, always the old partner first give his share, then the remaining share the old partner shares among themselves. This is the rule. So now if total share we are assuming as 1, you can write let total share equals to 1. Then remaining share equals to 1 minus 1/3, because out of that 1 we are giving 1/3 to the new partner. So now the remaining share is 2/3, and this 2/3 share is for A and B. So A and B will share whatever the profit or loss business like incurs in this 2/3. Okay, are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now how this 2/3 is the remaining part of profit or loss. Suppose I am saying total profit is 200 rupees. This is ratio. Suppose I am telling in like rupees. Total profit of the firm is 200 rupees. A and B are old partners. So suppose previously this 200 they are sharing in 100 equal ratio. Now the C, he enters and he is coming for 1/3. So first what will happen, whenever the firm after admission of the new partner earns the profit 200 rupees, first the old partner will give to C that 1/3 of 200. Then whatever amount is left out, that profit will be shared by A and B in their old ratio, that is half. This is the rule. Yes, Varnika, Pavitra, are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Pavitra, are you understanding, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, A's new share. They are asking you to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Now, to how to calculate A's new share? A is the old partner, B is also the old partner, C is only the new partner. So, A's new share equals to, now what is the remaining share of the firm once the 1/3 is given to C? 2/3. 2/3 profit will be left with the firm, profit or loss, whatever. So out of this 2/3, A will get half. Why A will get half of 2/3? Because A's old ratio, A and B's old ratio is 1:1. So the remaining part of the profit will be shared between old partners in old ratio. That is the reason. 2/3 is the remaining part. This 2/3, A will get half, B will get half. So in this way we are getting. So if you see the new share of A, it will be 2/5 and B is 2/5. Okay, 2/5, 2/5 only na. See, A's new share will be equals to, if you solve this, 2/6, I am really sorry, 2/6, then B's new share equals to 2/3 into 2, 2/6. Okay, and C's share already given in our question, 1/3. So 2/6, 2/6, 1/3. Okay, this will be the new share, and if you do the cuttings and all, then what will happen? You will get 1:1:1. Okay, you will get how much? 1:1:1. So equal, A is to B is to C. What will be the new profit sharing ratio? A is to 1:1:1. A is to B is to C. 1:1:1. Are you understanding or having any doubt in this first simple case? This is the simple case. Yes?
Understood.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now the second case. See, what is the second case? When information about sacrifice is given. In the second case, when you read the question will tell you, suppose A and B are partners, their old ratio will be given in your question, and suppose C is the new partner and his share will also be given, and in question they will clearly mention, see, the new partner is getting how much from A and how much from B. That is only sacrifice. Sacrifice, I taught you, na, the share which the old partners are sacrificing in order to give to the new partner. So that will be mentioned in your question. That is the second case. Let's see our second case. Okay. So this B, it is homework for you. It is same like A. You have to solve yourself and send me in WhatsApp. What is the homework? A and B were equal partner. C is admitted for 1/5 share. Calculate new ratio. Do it yourself. You have to do and send me. It's your homework. Now the second case.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now the second case. A and B are equal partners. Whenever they are saying equal partners means 1:1. Suppose A, B, C are the old partners and they are equal partners means 1:1:1 in ratio. Whatever the profit or loss business is earning, that will be shared equally among the old partners. That is the meaning of this equal partners. Now C is admitted for 1/4 share. Read the question very carefully, slowly, alertly. Then only you can solve it correctly. So, C is admitted for 1/4 share. C is the new partner and he is coming for 1/4 share, which was given by A and B. See, till here the question doesn't stop. If till here the question stops, like C is admitted for 1/4 share, then it is the first case. No sacrifice information is given. But this is the second case, because now if you read the question, you will come to know who is sacrificing how much, which was given by A and B. A and B are equal partners. Equally calculate new ratio. So A and B, both of them are giving equally this 1/4 share. How C is getting 1/4 share? A is giving half of the 1/4 share to C. B is also giving half of 1/4 share to C. In this way, the new partner gets 1/4. A and B, they are sacrificing equally. They are giving equally. See, so first you have to calculate the sacrifice made by A and B. How you will calculate? A's sacrifice, how you will calculate? How much A is sacrificing out of his share? How much A is giving from his share to C? That is only sacrifice. So A's sacrifice you can write in this way. A's sacrifice equals to 1/4. This is the share of C, and this 1/4, A is giving half of 1/4. You have to understand the question. 1/4 share C is coming, which was given by A and B equally, means what is the meaning of this particular line? Whatever share C is getting, it is given by A and B equally. So A's sacrifice will be half of 1/4, that is 1/8. In the same way, B's sacrifice, A and B are old partner, B's sacrifice will be 1/4, half of 1/4, 1/8. So if you calculate the sacrificing ratio, it is 1:1. A and B, both of them are sacrificing their share equally. 1:1 sacrificing ratio you will get. Till here any doubt? Swarnika, Pavitra, Sachin, till here any doubt, anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, new ratio. Now we have to calculate the new ratio. There is a formula for calculating new ratio. Kindly write it down. What is the formula? Always in admission of a partner, whenever you will calculate new ratio, formula is old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. Old ratio minus sacrifice. Okay. So old ratio minus sacrificing ratio is the formula to calculate new ratio. Kindly write it down, the formula. New ratio equals to old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. Now A's new ratio. You have to calculate A's new ratio. How you will calculate? What is his old ratio given in our question? A and B are equal partners, means A's old ratio is 1/2. Minus sacrificing ratio, just now we calculated 1/8 minus 1/8. Just take the LCM, 2 and 8, you have to take the LCM. Do it. You will get 8 divided by, then you know, I think this basic maths everyone know, right? So 4 minus 1, so it will be 3/8. A's new ratio will be 3/8. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is the basic maths. Just the simple LCM you will take and do it. Now B's new ratio the same way. Old ratio, what is given? 1/2 minus what is the sacrificing ratio? Just now we have calculated 1/8 equals to, again the same process. You have to take the LCM. 8 and 2 8, then 8/2 4, 4 into 1 4 minus 8 divided by 8 1, 1 into 1 1. So 4 minus 1 3/8. So B's new ratio 3/8, A's new ratio also 3/8. And C's share already given in our question 1/4. But always remember, in order to calculate ratio, you have to make the denominator equal. So for A and B, denominator are same, 8 8. But if you see C, it is 1/4. In order to make it equal, you have to make denominator of C also 8. So you can multiply by 2/2. Then you will get 2/8. So now what is the new ratio of A, B, C? New ratio is, instead of writing new ratio is, you can write new ratio of A, B and C are equals to, you can write 3:2. This is the answer. You have any doubt, anyone? Pavitra, Swarnika, Sachin, anything not understood?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next question. Page number 4 you can take. A and B share profit and losses in 2:1. A and B, both of them are old partners. Their old ratio is given 2:1. Now C is admitted for 1/5 share. Okay. C is the new partner who is coming for 1/5 share, which was given by A and B equally. Now this 1/5 share is given by A and B equally, means again you should become alert. The question is telling you the sacrifice made by the old partner. Calculate new ratio of A, B, C. So how to do? Very easy. C, he is the new partner. He is coming for 1/5. This 1/5 C is getting from A half of 1/5 and C again getting from B half of 1/5. In this way he is getting this 1/5. So half of 1/5 is sacrificed by A, that is 1/5 multiplied by 1/2. So 1/10 is the sacrifice made by A. 1/10 out of his share, out of A's share, A is giving to C. In the same way B, how much B is sacrificing? C's share 1/5. For this 1/5, B is giving half of 1/5. So B is also sacrificing 1/10. That is why it is written it was given A and B equally, means sacrificing ratio will be equal. So now how to calculate the new ratio? A's new ratio, or you can write A's new share. You write it down. A's new share equals to, I already told you the formula, old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. So whenever new ratio they are asking in question, you have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. Then you have to apply the formula old minus sacrifice equals to new. So A's new share, write it down. A's new share equals to, what is the old share? Old share of A, 2/3 minus, what is the sacrifice? A made 1/10 equals to, just the same process you have to do the LCM. 3, 10, 30. 30 divided by 3, 10. 10 into 2, 20 minus 30 divided by 10, 3. 3 into 1, 3. So 17/30. This is A's new share. In the same way, B's new share, same old ratio. What is given? 1/3 minus the sacrifice made by B. We calculated half of 1/5, that is 1/10. Same process. If you take the LCM and all, you will get 7/30. Now C's new share already given. C's new share we know 1/5. As I told you, in order to calculate ratio of all the three, you have to make the denominator equal. So 17/30, 7/30. But this is 1/5. You have to make this 5 also 30. Multiply by 6. 6/6. So 6/30. In this way, denominators are same. Now you can calculate the ratio. So new ratio of A, B, C will be 17:7:6. Any doubt on this particular question? Anyone?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, Sachin, ask.
Ma'am, how we got 2/3 and 1/3?
What dear? I couldn't get you. How you got?
The 2/3 and 1/3 for A and B.
2/3 and 1/3. How we got? You are asking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. See, what is the formula for calculating new ratio? Have you written? Question is asking to calculate the new ratio. So can you tell me what is the formula for calculating new ratio?
For new, 1 second.
Yeah, no issue. Yes. It's old minus sacrifice, dear. If you didn't wrote them, kindly write it down. I don't know whether you have written or not. Old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. This is the formula for calculating new ratio. So in this question, A's new share we are calculating. Okay, A is the old partner. After admission of C, what is his new share? How to calculate old minus sacrifice? So what is the old share of A? Can you see the question and tell me? Old share of A? Yeah, 2:1 means 2/3. Now you got it.
2/3. Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Minus the sacrificing, you know na, that 1/10 how we got.
Yes, 1/10.
And
yes.
while taking the LCM and all, you will get 17/30 for A's new share.
Okay.
In the same way, B, what is the old share of B? In the question it will be given.
1/3.
Yeah, and what is the sacrifice made by B? How much he gave to C? That is the sacrifice.
The same, 1/10.
Yes. So the same process. You have to take the LCM. You will get 7/30. Now it's clear, Sachin?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Okay, fine. What about, yeah. What about Swarnika, Pavitra? Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. Now these are the very extremely important questions related to ratios. Page number 5. You can take page number 5. Ram and Shyam are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 7/12 is to 5/12. So always you can write old ratio Ram equals to 7/12, Shyam's equals to 5/12. You can present it very nicely. All these are working notes only. So old ratio of Ram and Shyam is given 7/12, 5/12. They admit Gopi as a new partner for 1/6 share. So Gopi, he is a new partner. He is coming for 1/6 share. Now read the question carefully. Which he acquires. Now what is the meaning of this word acquire? Kindly write it down. Acquire means getting. I am going to acquire this from you means I will get this from you. So in this sentence, Gopi is getting from old partner his share equally. What is the meaning of this line? He acquires. Who is he? He is the new partner. They are talking about the new partner. Who is new partner? Gopi. He acquires means he is getting. What he is getting? He is getting his share 1/6 from Ram and Shyam. How much Ram will give? How much Shyam will give to Gopi? They will give equally. Equally of what? 1/6. So half of 1/6 Ram will give to Gopi. Another half of 1/6 Shyam will give to Gopi. Are you understanding the question? First try to understand what the question says. Now it's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Calculate new profit sharing ratio of the partners. So always, as I told you, whenever the question tells you to calculate new profit sharing ratio, first you should calculate the sacrificing ratio. Always. Why? Because what is the formula for calculating new ratio? Always write the formula in each and every question. Kindly write the formula. So new ratio equals to old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. Kindly write it down. First write the formula, then solve the question. So now first you have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. For calculating the sacrificing ratio, you must know how much each old partner is sacrificing. That is given in our question. You have to calculate it. You have to understand the language. So Ram's sacrifice, you can write in this way. Ram, who is he? He is the old partner. Ram's sacrifice equals to how much Ram is giving out of his share to Gopi, the new partner. What the question says, the new partner is acquiring his share from Ram and Shyam equally. This means whatever share he is getting, that is 1/6, it will be given by Ram half and by Shyam half. Try to understand the language. Now Ram's sacrifice equals to the new partner's share 1/6, and from this 1/6, half of 1/6 Ram is sacrificing, Ram is giving. So half of 1/6 equals to 1/12. This 1/12 is the sacrifice made by Ram. So from Ram's share you have to subtract 1/12. In the same way, what about Shyam? Shyam is also the old partner. So 1/6 is the Gopi's new share. So this new share, now Shyam will give half of Gopi's share. What is Gopi's share? 1/6. Half of Gopi's share 1/12. That is the reason question says both Ram and Shyam they are giving equally. If you calculate the sacrificing ratio, it comes 1:1. 1/12. 1/12 means 1:1 is the sacrificing ratio. Now Ram's new share. How to calculate Ram's new share? Ram is the old partner. After Gopi's admission, what will be his new share in profit or loss of the business? Old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. What is the old ratio? Ram's old ratio 7/12. Minus what is the sacrifice made by Ram? 1/12. So 7/12 minus 1/12 equals to 6/12. You can write it down. 6/12. Same. Shyam's new share equals to old minus sacrifice. Write it down everything. What is the old share given in our question? By mistake I wrote 1 by 6. It is not 1 by 6. Okay. What is the old share? It is 5 by 12. You kindly correct it down. It's a mistake made by me. It's not 1 by 6. Okay. Shyam's old share is 7 by 12 minus, Shyam, na? 5 by 12. I am seeing the question. So Shyam's old share 5 by 12 minus what is the sacrifice made by him? 1 by 12. So when you solve 5 by 12 minus 1 by 12, you will get Shyam's new share 4 by 12. Don't write 1 by 6. It's a mistake made by me. So correct it down. Now, Gopi's share. Gopi is the new partner. Already his share is given in our question 1 by 6. But again what I said, in order to calculate the new ratio, all the three partners' denominator should be equal. If you see 6 by 12, 4 by 12. Here Gopi's share 1 by 6. You have to make the denominator equal. So how to make it 12? Multiply by 12. Numerator, denominator, if you multiply by 2, you will get 2 by 12. Now, new ratio equals to 6:4:2. Suppose all these three are again reducing, are divisible by 2, you have to reduce it and write the simpler form. So, in two tables all these three will cut. So, 3:2:1 is the answer. Any doubt in this? Anyone is having any doubt? Pavitra, Sachin, Swarnika, it's clear?
No, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay, fine. No hesitation. Any doubt, any time, kindly ask me. Fine. Now we are moving. Yeah. Now we are moving to the next question. A, B, C. All these three are partners in a firm. Sharing profit in the ratio 3:2:1. So old ratio is 3:2:1. In this way you have to understand. A, B, C are the three partners. Old ratio given 3:2:1. They admitted D as a new partner. So D is the new partner coming into the business for 1/8 share. And the new partner's share is 1/8. Which he acquired. Again what I said, acquired means getting. The new partner is getting his share from the old partner. How much? It is given in your question. See, he acquired 1/16 from B. Okay, 1/16. From, what is the meaning of this from word? Kindly write it down as important note. Whenever the question says from, means you have to directly subtract from the old share. First listen what I am saying. The meaning of this from is, no need to calculate sacrificing ratio. Whenever from is given means directly you can subtract from old partner. Okay. From B means already they are saying that 1/16 is the sacrifice only. 1/16, it is the sacrifice made by B. So B, from B, not from A. Again read the question carefully. B is how much old share? 3, 5, 6. So 2/6 is the B's old share. From 2/6 directly you can subtract 1/16. This is the sacrificing ratio already given. No need to calculate any sacrificing ratio. Whenever this from word comes, directly you can subtract from B's old share. That is the sacrifice only, 1/16. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So kindly write it down because you will forget. This from word means we don't have to calculate any sacrificing ratio. Directly you can subtract from the old partner's share. Already sacrifice is given. And 1/16 from C, again the from word comes. So you have to see what is C's old share given in the question. 1/6. So 1/6 minus 1/16. This is the sacrifice. So C is giving 1/16 from his share to D. And B is giving how much? 1/16 from his share to C. In this way, the new partner D, he is getting 1/8. Okay, and A is there is no sacrifice made by A. A is not giving anything from his share. Only B and C are sacrificing in this particular question, and D is the new partner. A is not sacrificing anything. Only B and C are sacrificing. So you have to do this question yourself. This is also your homework. Okay, question number 2 is also your homework. So try to solve it
Yes,
yourself. It's very easy only. Now you understand now how to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So 2 homeworks today I have given. I want to see the homework also. So do it and send me. Now you can move to question number 3. Lucy and Jenny were partners in a firm. Lucy, Jenny, these two were partners sharing profit loss 4:3. Old ratio is given. Lucy, Jenny are the old partners. Their old ratio 4:3 is given. They admitted, just a moment. Alan. They admitted Alan as a new partner for 20% of share in the profit. So in business, whatever the total amount of profit is earned by the business, in 20% share Alan will get. Means 20% means you can just convert into ratio 20 by 100. So 1/5 share. In this way you can understand. For 1/5 share Alan is coming into the business. This is the meaning of this particular line. Now, Alan acquired. Already I taught you, acquired means getting. Alan is the new partner and he is getting his share in the profit from Lucy and Jenny. In which ratio? Not equally. 1:2. So, Alan is coming for 1/5 share. He is the new partner in the business. Lucy, Jenny are the old partners. They need to sacrifice from their profit in order to bring the new partner into the business. In what ratio they are sacrificing? 1:2. 1/5 Alan is getting from Lucy and Jenny in 1:2 ratio. So, Lucy's sacrifice is 1/5 multiplied by 1/3. Jenny's sacrifice is 1/5 multiplied by 2/3. First you have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. How much Lucy sacrificed, how much Jenny sacrificed for Alan. Question is clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calculate the new profit sharing ratio of Lucy, Jenny, Alan. All these are extremely important questions. Kindly practice it nicely at home. So, first we are going to calculate the sacrificing ratio. Once we calculate the sacrificing ratio, then new ratio we can calculate easily applying the formula. So, Lucy equals to, who is Lucy again? She is the old partner. So, what is Alan's, the new partner's share in business? 1/5. And Lucy, how much she is giving? She is giving 1/3 of 1/5. Okay, 1:2 is the ratio now, so 1/3 of 1/5. 1/15 Lucy is giving to Alan out of her share in profit. This is the sacrifice. 1/15 is the sacrifice made by Lucy. What about Jenny? How much Jenny is giving out of her share to Alan? 1/5 new partner's share, that is Alan's share. 2/3 of 1/5 Jenny is giving. So 2/15 is the sacrifice made by Jenny. So now sacrificing ratio is 1:2. This is the sacrificing ratio. Now we are going to calculate the new ratio. Apply the formula. What is the formula? Write it down. Every time write it down, the formula. New ratio equals to old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. Now Lucy's new share. What is Lucy's new share? Old share minus sacrificing. So 4/7. 4:3 is the old ratio. So 4/7 old ratio of Lucy minus what is the sacrifice made by her? 1/15. Take the LCM, 7 and 15. Do it. You will get 53/105. Same, what about Jenny? She is also the old partner. What is her old ratio? 3/7. Minus what is the sacrifice Jenny made? 2/15. 3/7 minus 2/15. Old minus sacrifice. Take the LCM 7 and 15, 105. Do it. You will get 31/105. What about Alan? She is a new partner. She is coming for 20%, means 1/5, as I told you. So again you have to make it 105. Once you make 105, then only you will be able to calculate the new ratio. So in order to make 5 into 105, multiply by 21/21, you will get 21/105. Now what is the new ratio of Lucy, Jenny and Alan? 53:31:21. Any doubt in this particular question? Anyone? Swarnika, Pavitra, Sachin?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, fine. Now question number 4. A, B, C are partners sharing profit in 3:2:2. Old ratio is given. A, B, C all are old partners. Write it down. Old ratio A, B, C 3:2:2 given in our question. They admitted D as a new partner. Who is new partner? D. For 1/5 share which he acquired, means again D is getting his 1/5 share from A, B, C in which ratio? 2:2:1. This is the ratio. This is the sacrificing ratio. Actually 2:2:1 is the sacrificing ratio given in our question. But how much A sacrifices, B sacrifices, C sacrifices, you have to calculate. This is the sacrificing ratio respectively. Calculate new profit sharing ratio. So first what you will calculate, always you have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. So A's sacrifice, how much A has made sacrifice? First you have to see what you will see. See, the new partner D, he is coming for 1/5 share. This 1/5 share of D is given by A, B, C in 2:2:1, this ratio. So how much A is sacrificing? A's sacrifice equals to, kindly write it down everything. A's sacrifice equals to 1/5 multiplied by 2/5. 1/5 is the new partner's share. The new partner D is getting 1/5. A is giving 2/5 of this 1/5. That is the sacrifice made by A. So A's sacrifice is 2/25. What about B? B is also the old partner. The same thing, 1/5 new partner's share. B is giving 2/5 of this 1/5. So 2/25. What about C? C is also the old partner. 1/5 the new partner's share. 1/5 C is giving. So 1/25. How this 2/5, 2/5, 1/5 we got? 2:2:1 is the ratio in which the old partners are sacrificing their share and giving to D, the new partner. Yes, any doubt in this particular question? Like till here, sacrificing ratio is clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now come back to our this new ratio, calculation of new ratio. Again write the formula. Each and every question you have to write. Calculation of new ratio. Put the heading, then write new ratio equals to old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. Now A's new share, first write it down. A's new share, how you will calculate A's new share? What is his old share? 3/7 given in our question, minus that sacrifice 2/25. You have to take the LCM 725 and do it. You will get 61/175. Same for B, old share, it is given 2/7 minus sacrifice made by B 2/25. Take the LCM 725, 175, do it. You will get 36/175. What about C? Old share given in question 2/7 minus sacrifice made by C 1/25. What I have written? I have written 1/12. It's 1/25. Just correct it down. C, write it down, 1/25. 7, then 25. If you take the LCM, 175. Do it. You will get 43 by 175. And D's new share already given in our question 1 by 5. Now you have to make this 1 by 5 denominator 1 by 75. Multiply by 35. 35, you will get 35 by 175. Then what will be the new ratio? 61 is to 36 is to 43 is to 35. Any doubt in this question? Anyone is having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Oh, fine. Now we are moving to question number 5. A and B are partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 7 is to 3. A, B old partner, old ratio given 7 is to 3. C is admitted as new partner. So C is the new partner. A sacrifices 2 by 7. Read the question very, very carefully. This is also one type of question. A sacrifices 2/7 of his share. What is the meaning of this? What is A's share? A's share means A is the old partner. A's share means you have to see the old profit sharing ratio of A. It is 7 by 10. Now the question tells A is giving to the new partner. So A is sacrificing. How much A is giving to the new partner? A is sacrificing 2/7 of his share means A's sacrifice. How you will calculate? 2 by 7 of his share means his share is 7 by 10. So 7 by 10 multiplied by 2 by 7 is the sacrifice made by A. Are you understanding the language of the question? Swarnika, Pavitra, Sachin.
Yes, ma'am.
In this way you have to understand, okay? So they are saying that A's sacrifice means A is making the sacrifice, A is giving something out of his share, but how? 2/7 of his share. So A's, you have to write A's sacrifice equals to, what is A's share? 7 by 10. From his share he is giving 2/7 out of his share. Of means you have to multiply of his share. 7/10 multiplied by 2/7. So A's sacrifice will be 2 by 10. A is giving 2 by 10 out of his share. Now what about the other person? Anything is said? In profit in favor of C. Okay. And B, 1/3 of his share. Again, B's sacrifice you have to calculate. For that, what is B's old ratio? 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 multiplied by 1/3. B is giving 1/3 of his share to C. So just calculate B's sacrifice. 3 by 10 multiplied by 1 by 3, 1 by 10. So what will be the sacrificing ratio? 2:1 is the sacrificing ratio. They are asking you the new ratio. So A's new share. How to calculate? Old minus sacrifice. Old share of A, old partner, 7 by 10 minus A's sacrifice, 2 by 10. 5 by 10 it will come. Same B. B's old ratio, how much given in our question? 3 by 10 minus B's sacrifice, which is now calculated, 1 by 10. So 2 by 10. Now they didn't like, did the question said C is coming for how much? No. C is admitted as a new partner, but they are asking you to calculate new profit sharing ratio. Whenever question asks you the new partner's share also you should know, then only you can calculate new profit sharing ratio. How to calculate new partner's share? It is not given in your question. Very easy. See how much C is getting from A and B, that is only his share. So A, from A how much he is getting? 2 by 10. C is getting 2 by 10 from A, and from B 1 by 10. So C's share is 3 by 10. Are you understanding how we are calculating C's share? It is not given in question. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. In this way, C's new share will be 3 by 10. Now the new profit sharing ratio of A, B and C will be 5:2:3. This is the answer for this. So till here, till 5th question, do you have anything, any doubt to be asked? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
It's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now we are moving to 6th question. Arun, Bhushan and Chetan are partners in a firm sharing profit in 3:2:3 ratio. So old ratio, old partner. Arun, Bhushan, Chetan, they are old partners. Old ratio 3:2:3. They decide to admit Shehzad as a partner. Shehzad, he is the new partner and they decided to admit him. Arun surrendered. Now see these new terms, acquired, surrendered. Surrendered means also giving. The old, there is a difference. Actually both means the same. Acquired means the new partner is taking. Surrendered means old partner is giving. Actually both are same. So Arun surrendered means Arun is the old partner. He is giving, what he is giving? 1/3 of his share. 1/3 of his share means, again you have to see what is the share of Arun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3/8. 3/8 is the old share of Arun. Now he is giving 1/3 of his share. So 1/3 of 3/8 he is giving to Shehzad. He is the new partner. So immediately you can calculate the sacrifice Arun made. So Arun's sacrifice equals to 3/8 Arun's share. Out of that he is giving 1/3. So 1/8 is the sacrifice made by Arun. Arun is giving 1/8 from his share to Shehzad. In the same way, what Bhushan is doing? Bhushan surrendered. Again, Bhushan is also giving 1/4 of his share in favor of Shehzad. So now you have to know what is the old ratio of Bhushan? 2/8. Bhushan sacrifice you have to calculate. Bhushan sacrifice equals to Bhushan's share 2/8. Out of that 1/4 he is giving. 1/4 of 2/8, that is 1/16. Bhushan is giving 1/16 from his share to Shehzad and Arun is giving 1/8 from his share to the new partner. What about Chetan? And Chetan surrendered 1/5 of his share in favor of Shehzad. So Chetan, what is his share? Old ratio 3/8. 3/8 he is giving 1/5 of 3/8. So Chetan's sacrifice equals to 3/8 is his share. Out of that he is giving 1/5. So 3/40 Chetan's sacrifice. Now you know 1/8, 1/16, 3/40. These are the, what is this? Sacrifices, or you can say that these are the shares which the partners are giving to the new partner. Now we have to calculate what? We are going to calculate the new ratio. So first you have to calculate the new share of each partner. A's new share equals to old minus sacrifice. What is the old share of A? 3/8 given in our question, minus the sacrifice made by A, 1/8. Just take the LCM. 3/8 minus 1/8, 8. 3 minus 1 equals to 2/8. Now B's old ratio 2/8 minus sacrifice 1/16. Take LCM 8 and 16. Do 3/16, you will get. What about C? 3/8 old share minus sacrifice made by C, 3/40. 8 and 40, take the LCM and do it. So you will get 12/40. What about S? S is again the Shehzad new partner. Again, if you see this question, again new partner's share is not given in your question, but the question is asking you to calculate new profit sharing ratio. So for calculating new profit sharing ratio, all the partners new share you should know. Then only you can calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Very easy. Shehnaz, how much he is getting from the old partner? If you add together, you can easily get. So Arun is giving to the new partner 1/8. So from Arun 1/8 plus Bhushan is giving 1/16 plus 1/16 plus Chetan is giving 3/40. If you add all these three together by taking the LCM, 8, 16, 40, you have to take the LCM, then you have to solve it. 21/80 is the Shehzad new partner's share in the business. Now you have to make all the A, B, C denominator 80 in order to make the ratio. So 2 by 8 in order to make 80, you have to multiply by 10, so 20 by 80, 3 by 16, if you multiply by 5, 15 by 80, 12 by 40, multiply by 2 by 2, how much? 12 2s are 24 by 80. Now what is the new ratio here? New ratio of A, B, C. You don't write like this A, B, C, S. I have written the show. You have to write Arun, Bhushan, Chetan, Shehzad. Entire name you should write. Don't write like this A, B, C and all. Okay. Write full form. Write the name fully. So new ratio of Arun, Bhushan, Chetan and Shehzad or whatever. What is the name given? Shehzad. It is 20:15:24:21. Any doubt till here, dear? Any doubt you people are having till here?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
It's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So till here today we will keep. In the next class we will be learning accounting treatment of goodwill, which is extremely important, because once this concept is clear, goodwill concept, it will help you in retirement and death. Both these chapters also have the same concept of goodwill. So make it strong. Okay, in the next class we will continue. That's on Friday. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night. Bye. Thank you.